Okay, we're starting the Ezra's Hashem Siman Samach Tes in Vayoel Moshe, and he's busy slugging up the arguments that Zionim said. So previously, Samach Tes, he brought down that they said from the Radak and from the Ramban on Shiurim that the Goyim will help us come back to Eretz Yisrael. He slugged that up. He said it was talking after Mashiach comes, and now he's going to go on a Orach Chaim HaKadosh in Parshas Balak.
Okay. Yeah, probably with the Bilam's Nevuah, they try to bring from the Nevuah that's coming
Bilam's Nevuah, right. Gam Masha Kostav B'Orach Chaim HaKadosh Parshas Balak. Al Kostav V'Kam Shevet MiYisrael Sheyavoy B'Derech HaTeva. That, let's take a look at it inside. It's page 1. We're starting a new booklet here. And this is Kroos Gedolos Chumash. Erenu V'Loi Ata. Bilam said, I see it, but it's not now. Ashurenu v'loy karav. I see it from a distance, and it's not close. Dorach koichav miyakov. The star comes out from Yaakov. V'kam shevet miYisrael, and a tribe gets up from Israel. Zok Orach Chaim HaKadosh. Kafel advarim b'milo shaynos. He doubles the things in similar words, in different words. Gam kafel loymer dorach koichav v'kam shevet. He says two different ways that the gula could happen. Gam kafel loymer umachatz pasnei moed v'karka kol b'nei sheis. Kol ha-nevuah b'melech ha-Mashiach nemra. This whole nevuah is speaking about Mashiach. V'yisbar al-pi divrei Mizal she'amru b'firish b'ito achishena. That Chazal explained the pasuk in Yeshaya b'ito achishena. Remember that Gemara in Sanhedrin? I think it's Tzadik Zayin, Tzadik Ches. That in its time I will make it come quickly. What does that mean? Zachu achishena. If the Yidden are zoiche, it will come early. But loy zachu, if they're not zoiche be'ita, then it will come in its time, which means in a long time. V'hu rachik, it means a long time, muflag, very long time. Dr. Chaim Kadosh. V'zelecha ha'ois, this is the proof that it's a long time. Hinei anu b'tchilas mea hashishis l'elf hashishi. That we're holding now at the beginning of the 6th century of the 6th millennium. The Orach Chaim HaKadosh is in the year 1740.
You're the 8th century, yeah.
So he's writing that basically it's been a very long time since the Churban, and we're obviously holding by Be'ita now. We're not holding by Achishena. That's what he says. Okay, then he skipped down to the bottom of the page. She'im tiyeh ha'geula be'emtzor zchus Yisrael. If the geula happens through the zchus of the Jewish people, then yihad davar mufla. It will be an amazing, miraculous redemption. B'mayla v'yisgala hagoyel Yisrael min hashamayim b'moifis. He'll come down from the Shemaim with amazing things. But if not, when it comes to the final end, and there's no other time for the Gula, we're not right for it, then it will happen in a different way. He'll come riding a donkey. Okay, skip a few lines. According to this, we can explain the pasuk that says Ashurenu v'loy karav. I'll see it, but it's not close. That's talking about the final, last minute gula. Omar v'kam shevet miYisrael. A tribe will get up. Pirshi yakum shevet echad. One tribe will get up miYisrael. Kederech hakamim ba'olam. In a natural way. Derech hateva. The way people usually get up in the world when they want to arise and make something happen. So I guess the Zionists saw this and they said, "Oh, derech hateva, that means it's us. It's talking about us." Okay, so take a look what the Rabbi says about this. Zehu divrei hashas b'ktzas bir. All the Orach Chaim HaKadosh does here is explain the Gemara in Sanhedrin. It doesn't do anything new. She'im zachu, that if the Yidden are zoiche yavoy arya mishamayim. It will be like an amazing thing from Shemaim. Aru, really. It's, I think, Aru iman anon ishmai. Behold, with the clouds of heaven. Upirish bazeh kasiv darch koichav miyakov. He says that's what it means. The star will go forth from Yaakov. She'aziyeh biyasei b'derech pella. It will be an amazing thing. She'yiru b'kiva agoel. Everybody will see that the Redeemer came mishamayim b'moifis from the sky, like with miracles. Ubeloi zachu. But if they're not zoicha, then Yahweh ani v'roicha v'alchamor. He'll come like a poor man riding a donkey. Upirish bazeh kasiv v'kam shevet miYisrael. The Orach Chaim HaKadosh says that's pshat in the pasuk v'kam shevet. She'yeh biyasei b'derech hateva. It will come in a natural way. K'moshe bo Moshe v'Aaron l'Mitzrayim. Just like you see that Moshe and Aaron came in a natural way to Mitzrayim, right? Roich v'malchamor. They were riding a donkey. Yulida Isha, they were plain people that everybody knew about. They were from, born from a woman. B'derech hateva, natural way. V'sachaku mehem Paroi, v'chol avada v'chartumov. Paroi and all his servants, all his magicians, made fun of them at first. V'achar kach heru eskvu awesome. But later, when the makas got bigger and bigger, they showed that they were more powerful. Api Hashem.
And Paro claimed that he wasn't even born from parents because he was a god.
Yeah. Now, when he says here that if Mashiach comes in a natural way, he's going to be born from a mother, and if not, it sounds like not, it doesn't mean that he's not born from a mother. It just means that he'll come from Shemaim, he'll come in a way that's supernatural.
The power of Mashiach will be from Shemaim. That's what it means.
Yeah, and he'll come in a way that we didn't see him before. He won't be just like your friend who just grew up with you in the same...
Even Moshe Rabbeinu, we find somewhere that he came from Midian, we find.
Yeah, but he was a known person. You didn't know who he was.
Yeah. But he just came from Midian, it was said by Hashem from Midian.
Okay. Then they showed their power up Hashem. The same thing will happen. The Mashiach, he'll be born from a woman. He'll get up just like people usually get up, b'derech hateva, in a natural way. He says this is a low type of geula. Because when people look at a man riding a donkey, right, they think of it as being very.
Yes, an honorable man rides a horse.
Right. He's the lowest of people. Oh, but this Mashiach who comes like a poor man is going to do what the pasuk says. He's going to go and lead a campaign against all the people of Moav and people of Shes. Rashi's al kol umois. Shes means everybody, because everybody's descended from Shes. Kol umois shekulam yatzim min Shes. B'noi shel adam rishon. Ve'en lacha pele gadol mizeh. There's no greater wonder than this. That this low, poor man is going to go and conquer the whole world. This is what the Ramban on Shiur Shirim said, that we quoted before, that the purpose of having Mashiach come as an Ani Roich Chamor is to show that it's not B'derech HaTeva. Meaning, it's going to show that it's not happening with like the Zionists, with wars, with weapons. It's going to show that here's an Ani, Roich Chamor, all of a sudden he's kovish the whole world. Only through Hashem's word. But foolish people understood from these words that this is going to happen b'derech hateva. However, what he really says is what I wrote here, that when he says derech hateva, he only means when Mashiach is going to come. The actual coming of Mashiach is going to be a natural type of coming, like Moshe and Aaron. His original revelation is going to be. The Rambam says in Igeres Teman, right? We quoted it before. He won't be a famous person, famous gadol hador before he gets revealed. But when he gets revealed, then people will see his amazing things. And he'll conquer the world. Okay. Alright. He says, now, what about this Yerushalmi? The famous Yerushalmi about the Geula coming like the sunrise?
Yeah.
He says, Geula kima kima. The Geula will come slowly, like the sun rising in the morning. This is the Yerushalmi, I think, Brachas, Daf Gimel, I think.
The Zionists say that this is the beginning. I'll tell you what, the Zionists and the light are opposites.
Okay, good point. So, Kima Kima, Kol Zeh Yiyeh Achar Bias HaMashiach. All this is going to be after Bias HaMashiach, not before. Ki Oirei Shal Mashiach Noiru Hu Moed. The light of Mashiach is a very powerful thing. V'iyaf Shal Lispol Or Gadol Kazeh B'Pam Achas. Ela Kima Kima. We can't take the light all at once. Like, if someone goes straight from night to day, his eyes are going to be damaged by it. So Hashem makes it should happen slowly. The same way, Hashem is making Mashiach's process happen slowly. Mitzrayim also it happened that way. It was a slow process. That in other words, at the beginning, it was just a little bit of a geula. The Gilui Shechina that they had at Yam Suf was even bigger. It was even a bigger Gilui Shechina. The Yidden weren't able to tolerate such an amazing Gilui Shechina all at once. So it had to go in steps.
And besides, there's coming to Mashiach is an orderly thing, and the order can't happen just like that.
Okay,
the order always has setting to it.
Okay, the same thing will happen that after Mashiach comes, it will happen slowly and by steps that his light will be more and more revealed. All the milas that are going to happen in Mashiach, that will reach a high level of ruchnius or gashmius, that will all happen. It will happen slowly. But the first thing is going to be B'yis HaMashiach. There is no other way that the Geula will come except through Hashem and through Mashiach. He and no other. So certainly, if we're talking about just a slow Geula happening by itself. But here, to go by ourselves and do something, take something, Terem Higia Kates, before the end has come, who I am Menoira. That's a terrible thing.
Besides, the sun rising, a person doesn't do by himself. You wait for it to happen.
Right. So
here.
You're saying if it would just be by itself, okay. But here, it's happening by your own actions. So Hein Mitzad,
which are the opposite of light, anyhow. Because by the Zionists, there is no order by the Zionists. There is no order by the Zionists.
So Hein Mitzad Chomer Shvuah. Sai because what they're doing is against the oath, and the Hein Mitzad Taimim Huacherim Sheisbar, and also the other reasons that we're going to explain in this sefer. Harachman Hu Yisbarach Shemo Yatzilenu Mimach Shava Ayuma Kazu. Hashem should save us from having such a thought. Liishtativ B'Knesses HaRishoyim Hu'elu, to join the gathering of these Rishoyim.
Besides, no human-made